Hey, it's Sarah, also known as Quasi Thoughts. Welcome back. I got something pretty cool from Amazon Japan yesterday, and I thought I would show it to you all. So this is a Franklin Planner day on one page bound book. And the thing that I think is really cool about it is it's B6 size, and it is actually almost exactly the size of a Stalogy. So width-wise, they line up. Spine-wise, they line up. And then height-wise, they are pretty much exactly. I think the B6 is just marginally, ever so slightly, if you can see that, taller, but I mean maybe a millimeter. So it does come with 2 bookmarks, and then to get into the actual pages. So you start with like a name page. So this is a Japanese planner, kind of like the Hobonichi. I do think this is Tomoe River paper or light paper. I'm not exactly sure, but you have a name and information page. And then you have a year at a glance for, and this is an April start. So it starts in 2020, shows you 2021. And then here you start with all of your months. So this one is starting in March, and it's going to go all the way through 1 month at a time through to, I believe, March of 2021. Then you have future planning for starting in April of 2021 through March of 2022. And then you move right into daily pages. So this one started March 31st. This is, nope, it started March 30th. So this is the setup. You get a weekly page where you can set up for your week. This is a bunch of focuses, and I forget exactly what these translate to. This would be, I don't know, but I think if we used Google Translate, this would come through and kind of give you like top priorities for home, work, personal, like growth, that sort of thing. And then this becomes a weekly task spot. And then here is your daily layout, and you get 1 page per day. You have a monthly calendar starting on Monday. And then you've got 3 columns here for tasks with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 spaces on in each column for a task. This is sort of your bullet journal markings. Like, did I complete it? Is it in process? Do I not need it anymore? Did I migrate it forward? And then this is a prioritized ranking. One of the big parts of the Franklin Covey system is to prioritize your tasks in setting up for your day or your week to make sure that you know what to focus on first. You could even, if you were planning like a day ahead, let's say, you could even make this like your A column, your B tasks, and your C tasks. And then down this side, right here, is your schedule. And it goes from 7 a.m. through to 10 p.m. on Army time. And over here is a section for daily notes. And then it just repeats. So it starts on a Monday, you have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then your weekly compass starts again. And it goes like that all the way through the end of the year. So you get a whole year's worth of pages. So the last page is April 4th. It ends on a Sunday. So it starts on a Monday, ends on a Sunday for the entire year. Then at the end, you get a handful, looks like 4 spreads worth of lined pages, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lined pages, and then this one is just blank at the end for any kind of notes or review. And then the months are marked here as well, similar to on the Hobonichi on the side. So that's the entirety of the planner. It's very streamlined, and I think it's fabulously designed. It came with a bunch of Japanese information sheets, and then it also came with this planner guide and forms. This, I think, is really a great option, except it's almost entirely in Japanese. So I think it walks you through how to use the Franklin Planner system based on my understanding of this in English. This is talking about how to prioritize. So you have urgent, it's like urgent on this axis and importance on this axis. You can have urgent and important, urgent and not important, not urgent but important, not urgent but not important, something along those lines. And then this talks about like values, goals, all the way up to weekly and then daily planning and so forth. And so it walks you through how to use and fill out all of the forms, but it's entirely in Japanese. This is talking about the Franklin idea of rocks. So what are your big rocks in life? What are the important things, your core values, the things you want to spend your most time on? And then you want to make sure you get to those first, right? Don't let all the little tiny tasks take over. And if some of these little tiny tasks take up too much of your time, or you only have so much time, which I think is this gray shaded area, and you want to focus on those big rocks and let the little tiny rocks get pushed to the next day, and so forth. So I'm just going to flip through these really quickly. I don't honestly know what all the different forms, I can't get this page, what all the different forms are for, but I believe this is helping you work through and prioritize your goals, your values, things along those lines. And then here you get into forms. So these are value worksheet pages, mission statement work through pages. Then you have a bunch of goal planning pages. You can buy a similar set to this as ring bound pages in the Franklin Covey system in the US site, but I got this on Amazon Japan. So then you have monthly expense tracker for monthly expenses. I believe you get one, like you have enough, yeah, it's by month. So this follows the same idea, starts in April of 2020, and then it goes all the way to March of 2021. And then you have a monthly budget worksheet. Same idea. This is April, May, June, July, August, September. So this is specifically for this year. Then you have an income and expense tracker. Really, with the exception of the title, everything else is in Japanese. Meeting planner, schedule or worksheet. All of these match forms, like I said, that are available in English from the English or the American or US Franklin Covey site. Then contact planner, client file. There's just basically a bunch of reference information that you can use. I think it's nice that they include this. And then it's got a couple project planning sheets if you've got big projects for the year. And then a bunch of future reference sections. So this is 4 years worth of future planning, 21, 22, 23, 24. And then a pretty big notes section. The rest of it is all notes. So you could tuck this in with your planner. I don't know for non-Japanese speakers how useful that would be. I think this is pretty awesome. I do want to just show you really quickly. This is a Lauren Phelps Designs vinyl cover that I have because it is almost exactly the same dimensions as a Stalogy. It's going to fit in this cover. It's also, I just want to prove it because it feels somehow slightly thicker. So I have not actually put this on before. So yeah, as expected, it does fit in the Lauren Phelps vinyl cover, which has like 7 beautiful pockets. If you have not looked into her stuff, you definitely should. She's a Instagram seller. Oh, I pulled my piece of paper out, right? I also want to show that it will fit in a perfect fit from Foxy Fix. This is Lush Shimmering Seas. And you do get 2 bookmark tabs. Just like such. I think it could be, you know, a really good option for somebody who likes a dated planner. I have used the Stalogy. This is my Stalogy. I cut the spine out to handle all of the bulk because I like to bulk up my notebooks. But the one thing that I find really helpful when it comes to work tasks is being able to future plan. And future planning in Stalogy is very difficult. So if you like the notebook option and you're comfortable with 1 page a day, this lets me, for work, like the biggest benefit that I find in the Franklin Covey system, and I plan on doing a video on how I use Franklin Covey for my work, would be that a lot of my job is managing different projects and emails. So I touch on part of it, and then I have to send it to somebody else to do a little part of it, and I need to give them time to work on it for them, but I need to make sure that they actually follow through and do what like their part of the piece. So I need to do a lot of follow-up. And this lets me know that, hey, on September 29th, you know, I sent an email to Laura, let's say, and I need her to do this piece of the project. And let's say it's going to take her a week. So I can come to the next Tuesday and make a note for myself while I'm doing it, follow up with Laura on project, you know, Alpine or whatever. I made all of that up. And that lets me future plan. I find I could put that in a digital system and get a reminder, but then I get so many reminders that I just start to become numb to the electronic reminders that my phone or my digital calendar gives me. And this way of future planning in a calendar is very helpful for me. So I just wanted to show this because I've not seen a lot on this particular organizer or planner on the internet. It is available on Amazon.jp. I think it took, I want to say it was like a week and a half to get to me from the time I ordered to the time it arrived. Maybe it was just a week. Like, their shipping is very reasonable. And with Google Translate, as long as you're using Amazon.jp in Google Chrome, it will automatically translate everything for you. It's not exactly a perfect translation, but it's definitely good enough that you get the gist and understand exactly what you're buying. They have this in a couple different sizes. I know for sure that they have A5. I think they have A6 as well. I think it's a great little planner, and you should definitely check it out. If this was helpful or you'd like to see more videos along these lines, please let me know. You can like and subscribe, leave a comment, and I will leave links to where to buy this in the description down below. Thanks for watching.